ló rìn nílẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn ló máa rìn nílẹ̀ má tẹ̀ mí mọ́lẹ̀ owó má tẹ̀jú ilẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ kó má bàa dọ̀bálẹ̀ ìwọ ló máa fi kúnlẹ̀ wọ́n fi kúnlẹ̀ fún wa sójà mẹ́ta gbòòsà àwílò lòkùnbà fún mi lówó mi pizza késekése kàsà blanca òkun bá bí ṣàkà step on the sita mo pè ṣùdánù mo kàn lẹ́sẹ̀ kan tó bá mo rí kékeré.
Hey, so Illuminati, tag me in. This is a handicap match and we not playing. This is how they keep track of time. How can we possibly be keeping track of time on a straight line? And there's nothing in nature that comes from a straight line. Now, the only thing that is created on the straight lines are prisons and man-made structures, okay? Follow me. See, as the sun goes around the earth, this is how we calculate a day. You feel me? Net. And as the earth goes around the sun, this is how we calculate a year. Keep following me now. We count time on a circular motion from 1 to 12. The Fibonacci sequence. Now, where could we possibly be going with this? Everything in nature starts from the Fibonacci sequence. What makes time different? You started from the Fibonacci sequence. What makes time different? Are y'all getting the drift? Hold on. I said what makes time different? Everything goes in a cycle. That also implies to the spiritual realm. Have you ever heard of reincarnation? No. Let me chill. I done went too deep. If y'all got it, we just broke the time spell.
There's no such thing as white supremacy. Superiority in my mind means God ordained you to be superior. So if you are so superior, why do you need guns? Why do you need the law? Why do you commit crimes and hide behind the law? It's a myth in your head. Because if you're so superior, you should be able to walk past me on the street and be like, I'm not worrying about that black guy. I'm naturally superior to him. But if you have to stop and call me the N-word and throw racism at me and throw flames at me, what's wrong with you? It ain't me. I'm comfortable with who I am. Why aren't you comfortable with who you are if you're so superior? So based on your behavior, you're not superior. You're a bunch of cowards. You hide behind law, you hide behind bills, and you hide behind weapons. I said it, and I will continue to say it.
What do you mean the FDA has approved Neuralink? Are you kidding me? Is we now living in the twilight zone where the FDA don't want to approve natural food as remedies, right? Because it ain't been tested by them, even though it's been here the entire time the earth been on here, but they approve medications made in laboratories. And now you want to approve a microchip being inserted into someone's brain, telling them that their abilities that they may have lost will be reinstated. So Food Drug Administration. So what is this being classified as? And how fast are they wanting to start to implement this and use test subjects who are sick and put this directly into their brains? Do y'all see where we headed? Klaus Schwab already said in 10 years we would all have microchips in our brains and they would be able to read what we are thinking. We are on dangerous grounds. When people want the ability to know what you are thinking, you have no freedoms as a person. In fact, you are not a person. You are a controlled entity. Can you imagine them inserting microchips into your brains, governing your very thoughts, punishing you for having thoughts of negativity of the government? This is getting out. Could Elon Musk be of the Antichrist system?
So, I did a thing. I got tired of paying to flush my toilet. I got tired of paying for water. I got tired of paying for gas. I got tired of paying to turn my lights on and off. I got tired of paying for things that my Mother Earth provides essentially for free. I got so tired that I actually did a thing. I did a thing, and it's been the best decision I have made in my life. I decided that I was no longer going to allow a government to rule over me. I decided I no longer wanted to depend on a government for my basic needs and necessities. I decided that I no longer wanted to be a part of this rat race, monopoly, Hunger Games, matrix of a society. It never suited me. I never felt I belonged. Being in the city irritated my spirit and depressed my soul. The smog, the light pollution, the air pollution, the sound pollution, none of that was natural to my spirit. So my spirit never felt home living on the grid, being attached to governments, being so close proximity to other people and their living spaces, seeing lawns of grass instead of food forests. That depressed me. So I did a thing, and I did it with my daughter. And here we are, in this good old camper, making it do what it do, baby. And because I had the audacity, the drive, the bravery, the courage to do a thing, I now no longer pay to flush my toilet. I don't have to pay to use gas to cook. I don't have to pay for my electricity. I am free.
But if you actually take a look down inside, there are stairs down there. Look at that. So I didn't notice this before last time I was here because I was in a rush and it was a lot darker out, but it looks like these stairs used to go up further, if that makes sense. What I find really weird is that all the lights, these lights are on. So that tells me that there's still something active here. But then the entrance is so low tech. Is that it's just fucking strange. It just looks like someone's going up, but nothing there. I don't want to talk too much, just because I can't really anticipate if anyone's going to be around here. I don't hear anyone, but the lights are on, and I have no clue what I'm stepping into. here on Wednesday. This, I think, was about as far as I got. I haven't gone any further than this. I sort of chickened out. Ran back up to go home, get some more space to record my phone once I was really low. I'm getting ready to go. It's gonna be a hallway or a room or something. Because what else? What is the purpose of these things? One thing I really can't wrap my head around is that it has been raining for like the past 2-3 weeks. Yet I don't see any water down here. It's completely dries up the desert. So I guess that could be because this is the entrance is at the top of a hill, or the entrance I saw was at the top of a hill, and I mean it's under a tree, but I don't think that would deflect that much water. So I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I will say it's starting to get pretty cold down here, though. Something shiny. I just realized I'm gonna have to walk back up all these stairs. Fuck it. The further I go, I'm starting to realize that this is a really stupid idea. But hey, natural selection, right? I'm smelling like cut grass. Like mow the lawn. It's smelling good after. I think that's the chlorophyll, right? Can't really see, my eyes are all screwed supposed to be here. Discs. Some kind of shopping center. Looks like a shopping mall. I'm not even sure if I can post this on YouTube. What the fuck?
The real Kodak is locked up still. The real Kodak is in the island. It's on the island somewhere. But I'm not finna expose nothing. That's just what it is. Give us a Glee. I can't say Glee. Y'all know I'm the clone. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how. That's the only thing that the software, you gotta understand, like, you gotta wait till like 2025, like when the software is like all the way like up to date. They ain't gave me everything yet, you know what I'm saying? There's certain little things I can't do, like the dude, Kodiak Black. I ain't worried about Donald Trump, I ain't worried about seeing no monuments. These people got weather control, where the hell you think Hurricane Harvey from? The wind ain't got no name, where the hell you think Hurricane Harvey from? These people control the rain, these people be digging bonkers up. Trump just fuck with me, like, I fuck with Trump.
Did you know that white folks knew that Jesus was a black man? The Pope know it. The Pope got in his private worship chamber the black Madonna with a black baby Jesus. How come they don't show that in America? That's shown in Europe, but not here, because in America, this is the citadel of white supremacy. And therefore, if you're going to elevate white to the position of God, you cannot show anything favorable on the black man, lest the black man will begin to think better of himself. And as long as you think that you are nothing, you'll always be ruled by others. You got the picture?
Are we all on the same page? Are we here? Or are we at least all in the same book? Everything that happened in Lahaina and Maui and everything that is happening everywhere else is not natural, okay? It's not climate change. These are man-made. If you watched all my videos, you would know that all these things were already foretold. But it's not like, oh, they're foretold, there's nothing we can't do about it. There is something we can do about it. There's something all of us can do about it. But I actually don't know where everyone's level of consciousness is at. Like, I don't know, like, that's why I asked, like, are we all here? Are we here? Where are we? Where is everyone?
Now that I'm a conspiracy theorist, I see movies in a whole different light. I'm watching Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Regarding the event on October 4th, the emergency alert system, this is an interesting clip. Watch this clip where the sailors start hearing a weird noise.
We got a situation out here.
So I think the sound is coming from the people in the water.
Get a visual of what's making that sound.
And watch what happens to these people after hearing that song.
Wes, how copy? Over.
They're entranced and they jump off the boat. They're just jumping off the boat. They are programmed by the frequency of the song that they're hearing.
Kind of sonic attack.
Look at that.
Hey, Smitty.
Sonic attack.
Kind of sonic attack.
Hey, Smitty. Earplugs.
Earplugs. Sonic attack, and she gives him earplugs.
We are under attack. You need to send in a strike team immediately.
I wasn't planning on analyzing this video. I was just watching it while working on some new subscribers. Thank you, by the way, to our new Simontown subscribers. Back to that video clip. The people on the boat were entranced by the sounds and they jumped off the boat, not caring of the consequences, like zombies, programmed to just follow orders, activated by sounds. And then they put headphones on. Maybe that's all we need to protect ourselves on October 4th. I'm still wearing my EMF shielding hat, which I haven't made.
Now tell me you guys remember this video.
But Dave Chappelle was decapitated in front of us. He made $500 million. They said even though his contract said he should get half of it, they said he made too much for the contract to be valid. You mean he made $500 million and they offered him 50? Yes. And he said, what do you think my fans are gonna say? They said, your fans will believe that you're a crazy crackhead by the time you get home.
After watching that, it really got me thinking. Because we know that most of these celebrities are into some weird stuff, right? But only a select few get exposed. Now we all know what Michael Jackson is known for, or what he allegedly did. Look at this.
I've generated several $1 billion for Sony. Several billion. They never thought that this performer, myself, would outthink them. So I own half of Sony's publishing, and I'm leaving them, and they're very angry at me because of it.
Does anybody see where I'm going with this? The media pushed and pushed and pushed propaganda about Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, the first
Click.
man to clone himself, is now suing himself for molesting himself. What did you do with Sue?
Scary Movie 3.
I don't believe you. Please, for God's sakes. She's a girl.
And there are literally countless examples of this. Michael Jackson is one of the biggest stars of all time. And with that comes influence that he would have on the people, right? And if he's not doing what they want him to do, their only option is to discredit him. Really makes you think about all the other celebrities that they had to discredit.
Because the part that you have been taught, all the evil stuff, is the neglected half of your spiritual self. So all the things that you think is evil and you righteous from is the neglected half of your true essence. And this is what we have to break through at this particular time.
If someone had told me that my life would have been like this early enough where I could have got out, I would have got out. I'd say, no. I want to go and have a normal life.
That was 90s actor Gary Coleman talking about his experience in Hollywood. Then he doubled down on the details of the execs he dealt with.
You have to forgive me, I can't find the words. They're rude, they're obnoxious, they're not fun to be around. And then they're racist, and they probably have swastikas tattooed on them somewhere.
Even his own parents watched him suffer while he was fighting for his life.
When your child is sick on the set, throwing up, rejecting his kidney, on dialysis 4 times a day, that's the time for parents to step in and...
But that wasn't all he had to deal with.
You know what? I have this on my head because I fell down the stairs. I don't want people thinking that my wife is abusing me.
Did you catch the sarcasm in his voice too? Well, here's why he might think she had something to do with it.
He just got home. I heard this big bang. I went downstairs, blood everywhere. Send someone quick because I don't even know if he's going to be alive because There's a lot of blood on the floor.
Can you go to where he is and help him?
He's lethargic. I can't really help him. I just can't be here with the blood.
If you were old enough to watch sitcoms in the 90s, then Gary Coleman is most likely a familiar name to you, and although what you knew him for was probably his funny catchphrase. Watch a Talkin' About Willis. The actor's life in the industry seems to have been through nothing short of hell. Besides having difficulties getting along with people in and out of the industry, Coleman also had to fight betrayal from his own family members. All of this was happening while the industry itself was milking him dry. But he didn't leave without telling the tale of what his eyes saw as a star at his peak in Hollywood. And let me just tell you that things within the industry are a lot darker than what you believe. Coleman's life is proof of that, and if you want to be convinced, stay tuned till the end.
So I finally just said, you know, enough of all of you people. I'm sick of all you people. I don't want to hear from any more of you people.
In general, being an adult that's 4 feet 6 inches comes with its own set of challenges, such as being able to drive certain vehicles, but things like this were the last of Different Strokes actor Gary Coleman's worries as an adult, as his life was marred with much more horrible situations. After becoming a star thanks to the show Different Strokes, Gary Coleman was the highest paid child actor of the 1970s and 1980s. Legendary comedians like Bob Hope and Lucille Ball hailed him as the next big thing in comedy. But in the end, the decline that preceded Gary Coleman's life came to overshadow his early success. The former child star, who became synonymous with the phrase, "What you talkin' about, Willis?" struggled throughout his life with drug, legal, and domestic problems. In the series of challenges that faced the actor, one thing that remained constant was that every single person around him had their own MO and was planning to take advantage of him at one point or the other.
This video right here is for the people that can see. If you an NPC bot and you're not connected within yourself, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about at all. So I know I'm not the only one that sees what's going on in the skies at night. I notice a lot of people don't look up at night or in general. But me, I formed a habit about 2 years ago of looking up in the sky. Bro, the people that do look up at night, people who can see, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not even gonna say too much because of the app that we on. But look in the sky at night, even just for 15 minutes if you don't do it already. It's gonna change your whole perspective. There's so much they don't tell us. It's like a highway up there, bro. Like, literally. It's a whole different experience from what they tell us. There's so much activity in them skies at night. And if you can't see them, God done gave me a gift because, bro, I see them. And for the people who do see what I'm talking about, there's another aspect to it. Just look at one of them so-called stars. Just stare at them real hard. It's going to try to fake you out. But just stare at it for a couple minutes. Probably not the brightest star in the sky, but one of them medium to light, faint stars. Look at them. Focus on them. And pay attention.
You must awaken now. You are the melanin carriers on this planet. You were the original 12-stranded people, and you were given that privilege through a whole lot of work and time. It was not something given to you by chance. Because you fell from grace and sought to make better than your creator, you suffered by that you created, and then also was brought to your planet that you created in a higher form. In other words, once you think that you are a god, you must act god-like, not sometime, but all the time. Because once a god falls short, there are so many things that are not godlike, just waiting to lapdog you up and tear you apart, that you're open then to the whole holy cause of the cosmos.
The land beyond the wall. Not sure what to think about this. Kind of looks like petrified wood. Also, it looks like a castle So you'll just have to wait and see. I'm not real sure, but stuff just looks super funny. Looks like petrified wood. Could there have been another kingdom before it was a frozen wasteland?
You're gonna notice some things about the weather. Was once was dry will be wet. Was once a mountain which shall reveal itself to be a pyramid. The portals of life are opening up. I showed you the video on the Stargate portals, baby. Oh, this lovely world is going back to where it need to be. And y'all gonna need to see with all your eyes, all three.
If Earth is a school, why can't you remember your past lives? As soon as you go through the light, your memory is wiped away of everything that you once knew. So how can you learn from something if you can't even remember what you learned to begin with? You're supposed to learn from your past lives, from your past experiences, so that you know how to manage and know what to learn from in this life. However, Earth can be used as such. We can all learn from things. We can all learn from one another and everything that we experience here. That's why it's so vital to raise the level of consciousness, raise your vibrations, because that's all you take with you after you transcend from here. The whole purpose is to raise the level of consciousness and to master your energy.